Hey guys, good afternoon. CryptoPaul. Just want to do a quick update on a brand new ICO, Crystal token. But before I begin, like always, I want to thank all the current subscribers for your support and comments. If you're new, subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any new ICO, existing ICO in progress, staking, lending platform, crypto news, and giveaways. And like always, do not invest any funds you cannot afford to lose. We're not UCPay or financial advisor. Use us as a reference in addition to doing your own research. So you can see I've already logged into crystal.co, a brand new staking platform that will be starting their pre-sale, ISO pre-sale on February 26, 2018 at 15 GMT. The current pre-sale price is going to be at 50 cents. Okay, CLY is their symbol. So what we're going to do is just go over the detail of the program. There's a lot of component to this, so we're just going to go through our regular step first. So let's just look at the actual site. As you can see here, just the basic information about the token itself. They do have a video on how to participate in the ICO. It's very easy, but we'll also go over that as well. The price of the ICO be basically 4 rounds with a pre-sale. So the pre-sale will start, like I mentioned, on February 26th. The price is 50 cents, and the amount that they will offer during pre-sale is 250,000 tokens. Stage 1 of the ICO will start at 75 cents with 1.25 million available. Stage 2 at $1 with 1.5 million token. Stage 3, $1.25 with 2 million token, and the last stage, $1.50. Final sale at also 2 million token will be available. This is a ERC20 Ethereum network, so they do have the smart contract up and running. That's the smart contract number. Token symbol CLY, decimal place 18, and we'll go over that as well. Now with this, the main page does have a couple of things that we can look in addition to the white paper, which is their virtual staking concept and their trading bot specs. Okay, so we'll go over more detail. If you decided you want to use their service to trade on your behalf, they do have that option available. And of course, all normal stuff is the staking itself. Okay, so we'll circle back to these two, but let's just go look at the white paper first. White paper looks very clean, no errors that I have found. Crystal token, evolutionary virtual staking. Okay, the white paper was released on January 1st, last updated February 10th. You guys can read through this. I just want to highlight a couple of main things: the concept and motivation. You can look through that. Okay, explain what has happened with all the platform recently, okay, and what they're going to try to do to avoid that, and what step they have in place to make sure to address the long-term stakeholder and a short-term stakeholder. Okay, but let's go to the most important things on here. Okay, so vertical management talks about in current term and condition of existing platform allow the management to abrupt change anything related to the use of the functionality of the platform without pre-approval from the customer, and that is true. That's why we see a lot of companies maybe change their model in the middle, but we also know that the past month and a half has been a very challenging time for our space. Okay, go look through that. Their business model, okay. Throughout our roadmap, we propose a number of features which will create revenue for the platform and our customer. The first one is the multi-currency trading bots. You can read through that. And of course, I mentioned briefly about the trading service. Once the trading bot performance has been assessed, we aim to offer our customer the opportunity to perform automatic multi-currency trading by investing Crystal tokens in our platform at the cost of fees applied on the profit generated. So as I mentioned to you, I do my own trading already, but my trading bot is not as expensive as theirs. So if they can offer something, in addition to what I'm doing, that is a benefit. So, and that's something that I will show you guys in the future. Maybe do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, internal exchange. Crystal Token proposed an innovative internal exchange based on the concept of time window. Okay, you can read through that. What does that mean, time? Well, during the time window, user can decide to sell or buy an amount of CLY token. Differently from the traditional exchange, the user does not need to specify a desired sell price. In fact, the price of the CLY token continuously oscillate until the end of the time window, purely on the basis of demand and offer. I think we need to dig deeper into that as well. Okay, this talks about more about how they do the calculation as far as the price and so on, because a lot of their pricing is going to be based on the Ethereum price. Okay, which I'll go in more detail later. Okay. Let's see what else is important here. Okay, auto burn. Okay, a number of unused token will be periodically burned. This will increase the value of the token due to its induced scarcity. Okay, which is great. Now, as far as time frame when this can occur, I did not see any specific time frame when they will implement the auto burn, but I'm sure they will announce that as the time comes. They do have a Telegram that's very active, so I'm sure someone has asked that question, but just I haven't had a chance to scroll through all the thousands of messages on there. Marketplace and debit cards. Okay, no one has actually able to get to this point yet. We will see if they're able to. That is awesome. Like we talked about, any way for us to get to our money fast, that is always a positive thing. Okay. We talked about the trading bot, the different technique that we're using. Let's see. Their AI, machine learning technique, predictive model. We can read through that. Conscious approach about ensembling learning. Okay. Value analysis and anomaly detection. Great. We have more time to read through that. I don't want to go through it. It's very technical. So, and this talks about how the actual AI and the learning machine will be able to generate the buying and selling on our behalf. Okay. Trading service, we talked about that a couple of times already. Full benefit virtual staking. Okay, let's get to the meat of it. That's why we do what we do. So the virtual staking program is tailored for those customers who desire a solid and constant passive income source. Okay. Each plan provides increasing benefit as specified in the following. The actual percentage of interest can reach up to 2% daily. And that also means they can have day with 0. So please keep that in mind. So it can be from 0 up to 2% or higher. Okay. Our virtual staking program is unique and it's based on 2 different tokens. Okay. Here's where it actually gets a little bit more technical. So during the ICO, we buy Crystal token, the CLY token, okay, our main ERC20 token, which will be sold during the ICO, exchangeable for ETH, and usable to open virtual staking contract. Okay, so if you decide to do the staking, you actually have to convert your CLY to the virtual CLY token. Okay, and right now here's where it gets tricky. The virtual token that will be used to pay daily interest and referral bonuses can be converted to CLY token at the current market price. The value of the virtual token, Crystal token, will be strongly tied to the ETH and will be always worth 0.001 ETH. All right. So right now they basically pin that for every Crystal token, it's going to be converted to 5 virtual Crystal tokens. So basically, let's just put it, for every $1, one coin that you have is worth 5 virtual tokens, or like $5. Okay, and let's go to the this example. What they mentioned, if you have what's this one, 100, for example, if a CYL token currently correspond to 5 VCLY token. Opening a contract with 1,000 CLY token will lead to a contract value of 500. So hence the 5-to-1 ratio right now. Okay. Okay, let's get to the meat of this. Okay, let me go down. Okay, here we go. So here's the main concept. So we already know it's a 5-to-1 ratio. Okay. You do, when you stake, okay, your CYL, okay, is convert to the virtual CYL. Once the plan release date is completed, you get back the virtual CYL that you convert to the regular Crystal token, okay? So if the Crystal token appreciate in value, okay, your number of virtual token does not, okay? But they have a couple ways that they can actually, that you can earn more Crystal token while you're doing the virtual staking. Okay, so let's go over the plan. There's three plans: silver, gold, and crystal. So the silver plan is 100 to 2500 virtual crystal token. Okay, you earn up to 2% daily, and the capital is released after 180 days. So if you have 1000 VCYL, okay, when the time is released, you still get back 1000 VCYL. And if the price is higher with the crystal token at that time, you actually end up getting less, okay? So next plan would be the gold plan. The gold plan is from 2501 to 10,000 VCYL, okay, with this same up to 2%, from 0 up to 2% daily, plus at the end of the cycle, which is 150 days, you actually will get back 3% of the CYL token at the capital release. Okay, so I think they had an example on, yep, on here. So if you, so this person have 1000 CLY worth, well, you know, each CLY is worth 5 virtual crystal token. Okay, in this case, they open a 5000 virtual crystal token at the end of the cycle. Okay, because they basically did the 1000 CYL, they'll get basically 30 back, and plus their 5000 virtual crystal token that they can trade at whatever the price is at that time. So if the price is at, you know, this, you know, at $1, okay, they still get back their 1000 CYL. If the price is $2, they get back basically $500 worth, and so on and so forth. So if the price appreciates in value, you know, you still get back the equivalent of what you originally did the staking, plus the, in this case, 3% for the gold plan. And if you're in the crystal plan, which is 10,001 virtual crystal token, same rate daily, up to 2%, from 0 to 2, plus the 7, you will get 7% back of your amount that you do the staking with a 120-day capital release. So this is the pure reinvest Sierra token bonus virtual staking program. Okay, now this is one of the things I really like when I when originally been in talk with them for the past I think 1.5 weeks. They have a short term. Okay, so if we don't want to go with the long term, okay, initially made to start out, okay, then the short term will be available. Okay, the short term program is very similar. Okay, now up the daily earning is up to 1%. So once again, 0 up to 1%, or maybe a bit higher. And the concept still the same, is that 5-to-1 ratio. That the short term program is tailored for customers who prefer a shorter capital release. There are 3 different items that we go here. So a 90-day program, 60-day program, and 30-day program. And once again, it is based on how many virtual crystal token that you have. So from 100 to 25, okay, it's 90 days, from 2501 to 10,000 virtual crystal token. You once again up 0 to 1% with 60 days, and 10,000 plus 10,001 and up to 1% from 0 to 1 and how higher, and with the 30-day capital release. But okay, once again, it's still based on the conversion. So okay, so at the time of the capital release, you get back basically, you know, in this example, 10,001 VCYL, and if the price on the CYL is higher, you can get a little bit less than what you originally did the short-term staking. So definitely be mindful of that. And the other great thing, the referral, just 1 level, that's it. Okay, just as 10% level and done. Okay, so We're not going to look at not a multi-level, just one level. Okay, coin specs. We talked about the ERC20 token. Max supply is 28 million ICO. It's 7 million. Team supply is 6 million. Marketing supply, 2 million. ICO price we talked about. Pre-sale ICO based on smart contract. Let's go to the here. Okay, that is their smart contract at the bottom here. Okay, so let's look at. All right, so we already talked about the actual total amount is 28. 7 will be in the ISO supply. Team supply will be 6. So here is the breakdown of the holders. And is that all of it? Let's do 2 pages. Okay, so here is all the breakdown. So 21,999,800 CLY is basically the one that's on reserve. Okay, that's okay. 1 million, and I guess these are all the pre-sale and the ICO plus the what they mentioned, the team and marketing and all that stuff. Let's see. We can do the addition. So we're looking at 15 million between ISO supply, team supply, and marketing supply. And does that compute over here? So we've got 1 million, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it hasn't all added up yet, but at least we can see that it's already listed on here. Let's go over the normal stuff. The who is. Let's see, register date was the 28th of December 2017. Expiration date 3 years later. They are it is on a private server, and type stat. Like I mentioned, they already have 15,000 registered member. Okay, so we can see that it's already getting traction already. Okay, as far as number of visits and so on, and that talks about the where most of the visits coming from. Okay, Alexa, did I put it on there yet? No. Okay, that's okay. We can see the rank. Most of the traction is coming from India. Okay. Yep, so basically Asia, so India, Russia, and a lot of stuff, it is about 24-hour to 48-hour delay before it's updated. Okay, we're going to talk about the address. Now let's look at what we talked about before, which is their virtual staking concept and their bot. So the virtual staking concept, which hopefully I explained clearly. The main idea is that you just basically say if you have one Crystal token, it's worth 5 virtual Crystal token that you will stake. And when the time is up, you get your actual virtual Crystal token that you convert back to Crystal at whatever price. So the higher the price, the actual amount of Crystal you're going to receive back less. Okay, so that just go through that. Okay, you can see they've already pegged the 5 to 1 or 1 to 5 ratio. Okay, and all the plan that we talked about before. Okay, and the most exciting part for me is the trading bots. Okay, I just go over all the specs and what they're going to be doing. Okay, and for me, I'm actually share with you guys, maybe do a comparison with what I'm doing with my trading bots and what they're doing. And remember, they're probably spending millions of dollars on their program, so that hopefully it's more advanced and that can do better than what I'm doing, but we will see. Okay, and last, here is the dashboard. Okay, so we talked about so what would they accept. Oh, let's go over how to buy. That's the interesting part. Okay, hopefully they didn't sign me out yet. And guys, make sure you set up your 2FA. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so the buying process is actually quite easy. First of all, they're not going to hold your money. Okay, once the timer hits 0, okay, well, first of all, you have to set up the account with a ERC20 address. Okay, when you originally sign up, they're going to ask you to actually put your address on there, your So I'm using my Ether wallet. That's easy. So what they're saying that open a compatible ETH wallet. Okay, set the gas limit to 200,000. Okay, and once this hits zero, you basically go through the process. I want to buy X amount with Crystal or in ETH value. Okay, and then you once that's done, you wait for the transaction to confirm. Once the transaction is confirmed, they will basically send your Crystal token to your Ether wallet. Okay, so right now, like I said, we'll be in the pre-sale. So hassle-free ICO, fair distribution of token. Now they haven't announced as far as what's the limit, as far as the max. Okay, I'm not sure if I saw the limit on the buy, so I think I don't know. If I do find it, if you guys know, leave it in the comment. Okay, dynamic schedule of rounds and no lock money. That's the part I really like. Okay, let's see what else makes sense here. Let's go back to the dashboard. Okay. Now these are the rates. Now keep in mind, I'm not sure if these are the actual rate or that's what they put down, but it looks like it's the actual rates. Okay, so if the Crystal token virtual staking is available right now, the full one is you see 1.1, the short 0.4. Okay, so it looks like a 3-to-1 schedule. What I mean by that, if you do the full virtual staking, you're probably gonna earn 3 times more than the short-term staking. I mean, just like this one. Okay, the short-term was 0.3, the actual full staking is 0.9. So just keep that in mind. So you're not gonna get basically 1/3 of the actual virtual staking. Okay, so that's just my thought. And last and not least, I will be talking to the CEO hopefully next week as well. So please leave a comment if there's something that we didn't address, and or maybe you find something you have question about, leave it there and I can ask them. And also we'll be doing giveaways as well with this one, and I'll give you more detail once I get the numbers. So like I said, I've been in talk with the developer trying to get some benefit for my team. Okay, so they mentioned they will have me be able to do some giveaways for our team. Okay, so that's just my thought. If you guys have any question or concern, leave in the comments. CryptoPaul here. Thank you so much, like always, for watching. Bye bye.